Good evening, everyone. And for one, I'm glad it's the weekend anyway. Hope you're all doing good. I see there's a lot of comments in the chat already, so thank you so much for being here so prompt. But before we get going, let me introduce you to my guests. So first of all, we have Geordie Dave.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having us on, Horlicks. Yes, I think this will be a cracking build tonight, so I hope everybody enjoys.
Lovely, thank you very much. Yeah, no. And Dave's Hobbies.
Hello, and I'm joining here from the sick bay today. I'm not very well today, so we'll see what we can get done. But we've got to do something, Horlicks, because there's lots of Jerry's up there.
Yeah. Right. So let's see. Let's sort the camera out. Yeah. Oh, God, there's lots, isn't there? What am I doing?
Well, tonight you're building, Horlicks. And
I'm building. You taking turns?
Dave's going to do the chat. The reading out.
Yeah, the instructions.
And I'll do the chat.
Well, hopefully it won't be too bad. I don't think it's.
If Dave needs a break, I'll take over. I'll just give us a word.
We'll see how far we can get. I'm sure we'll be all right.
If he needs a break, give us a warning, then I'll find the magazine.
All right. Okay.
I've got the money in the folder.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start the chat since there's a lot.
There's a lot to get through, isn't there?
Okay, well, gold goes to Dave Mack. Good evening, Eagle Squadron. 50 plus bandits on the way. Get those kites airborne. Good luck with your build tonight, Horlicks.
Hello, Dave Mack.
Thank you, Dave Mack, and welcome. Thank you.
And silver goes to Warren James. Hi, all.
Hi, Warren.
And bronze goes to Dano's build. Hello, everyone. Hi, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
All right, Dano. How's your onions?
It's not the onion wars. Mark Mods, good evening, everybody.
Hello, Mark.
And Matthew Boredom, Horlicks is a little late. I don't think so. I think we're on time.
I don't think so.
Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everyone. Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
P40 F20, Scramble Eagle Squadron. Swiftly get your lads aloft. Jerry is on the way, and no mistake. Hi, P40.
Hello, P40.
And Dave Hobbies. Hello, friends. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
Chris Davies World. Hi, all.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Chris Davies World. Hi, Big Mac. Let me scroll up here. I don't know how many bloody more is it? I've just lost myself. 2 seconds.
Chris Davis, Wild High Big Mac.
2
under mine.
I've build with Adrian. Yeah, I've got it. Chris Davis World. Hi, Julie. Build with Adrian. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Chris Davies World. Hi, Adrian. Dave Mack. Hi, Chris World. Chris Davies World. Chris Davies World. How was you? Dave Mack. Not bad, and you? Build with Adrian. Hi, Chris Davies World. Got all a conversation between these at the moment. Davies World. Good, thanks. Chris Davies World, how's you, Adrian? Dave Mack, hi, Adrian. Dave's Hobbies and Mark's Mods.
Hello, Dave Mack.
Build with Adrian, hi, Yorkshire Crafter. Oh, come on. Mark's Mods, hi, Dave Mack. Build with Adrian, hi, Dave Mack. Build with Adrian, high P40 F20. A lot of highs going on here. Yorkshire Crafter, high build with Adrian. Build of Adrian, hi Mark Mods. Matthew Bowen, we ready for takeoff in a minute.
We certainly are.
Mark Mods, hi Build of Adrian. 340 F20, hi Build of Adrian. Build of Adrian, hi Matthew Bowen. God. Hi all. Matthew Bowen, what does 50 plus mean? I'm 50 in August. Hi Dave's Hobbies. From Build of Adrian.
Hello, Adrian.
Christopher Davies, how's everyone?
Better rubbish.
Yorkshire Cracker. Sorry, Chris Davies World, hi. Dave Mack, hi Jody Dave. Hi Dave Mack. Mark Watts, hi Chris Davies World. Mark Watts, hi P4020. Chris Davies, hi Mark. I think that is it.
And I'm going to say hi to everyone. And
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello.
Oh no. P40 F20, hi Mark Spods, and Chris Davies World, PMSL.
Oh, dear.
I think you deliberately do that to me, you lot.
So yeah, we're going to aim to do 32 to 36 today.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it'll go nice and smoothly, and get a nice chunk done. I'm actually looking forward to these issues because we bring quite a lot together.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to getting them done. So I don't think I'm going to bring the instructions up because it's too much when I'm trying to build.
Okay.
However, if you want to, at the end of the day, obviously I'm going to show the build and what we're doing and explain what I'm doing anyway, as I normally do. So if you need to simplify the instructions in any way, then do so. You don't have to read it word for word where you might not have to, because you know what they're like. It takes 3 steps to screw a screw in or something.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for you to do it how you want to do it.
Well, we'll see how we get on.
So
Okay.
I have got issue 32 here, and the first.
So if you want to get your camera sorted, we'll go for a parts check.
There we go.
So first off, then we're doing issue 32 of Build the Spitfire Mk, and we're fitting the radiators in the housing. Okay.
Right.
Yes. All right. So when you're ready, we'll go through a parts check.
Yes.
Okay. So parts checklist then for issue 32 is 3201 angled pipe.
Right. And that's a small one here.
Yeah. Angled pipe. Okay. And then O2 is a radiator housing. Yes.
It's plastic.
Yeah. Ginormous radiator housing. Okay. And then O3 is a radiator housing flap, which is an oblong piece, I believe. Yeah.
It's got some detail on there, some rivets.
Yeah. And then O4 is the radiator housing.
Okay, I think it.
Let's have a look in the.
I think it's referring to. Oh, I don't know actually.
No, I think it's the other one.
I think it's referring to this one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's O4 radiator housing. O5 is a radiator housing. which is that one. And then 06 is radiator panels 1 to 4.
There we go.
I think they go 1, 2 from right to left, 3, 4 from right to left again.
Okay, I can see, yeah, they're slightly different sizes as well. This one is slightly thicker than this one.
Yeah.
So we should be able to identify them. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay.
That is
for this issue. So when you're ready, we'll crack on.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So step 1 then, fit the radiator housing flap 03 across the end of the radiator housing 02. Pegs on the sides of the flap 03 fit into the holes in the housing 02 so that the flap can move. Note that one of the holes is larger than the other and the peg should be fitted into the larger hole first.
I see, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you just want to bring that chat up, Jordy, there, because it's building up again?
Yeah, P40 F20. 50 plus means 50 jerry kites. Dave Mark, well done, Jody Dave, getting through that lot. LOL.
Yeah.
Chris Davies World, Horlicks. How are you with editing?
Not too bad. I mean, you've seen some of my content I've put out, so I wish I could learn some more stuff. I mean, I've watched a lot of YouTubers, like big YouTubers, and the stuff they can do is beyond me. But yeah, I'm alright at basic level, I suppose.
Go on.
Matthew Boham, everyone got a decent supply of caramel wafers?
I've got one.
I've got a couple.
Right. Go on, I'll use catch up. There's still more good. Use go on with that.
Didn't actually say about gluing it in, Horlicks. So
it clipped it.
Yeah. I'm just looking, like there's 2 channels you can just about see in the plastic. So I'm just trying to line it up in that one, and then that should just run. I'm just scared of breaking it. I'm not sure why it wants us to put the bigger bit in first, because surely the thinner pin is more fragile.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to work this in, but it's quite difficult. There you go.
There we are. Okay. So we'll move on to step 2. And step 2 is identify the 4 radiator panels marked 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the frame 3206. Note that parts 1 and 4 are slightly larger than parts 2 and 3. Do not cut the parts from the frame until they are needed. Okay. And then step 3 says remove parts 2 and 3 from the frame 06. Align the edges of the parts shown below.
So while he's cutting them out, I'll hit the chat.
Yeah.
Chris, hello everyone. Hope you are safe and well.
Hello, darling.
Chris Dave's World. Hi, Chris. Chris Dave's World. How's you? Mark Ward. Hello, Craftly Chris. 340 F20. Matthew Woham. The mess sergeant was tasked with resupply of tea and caramel wafers.
All right.
Gilbert Adrian. Hi, Crafty Chris. Matthew Woham. Do our local corner shops have a decent supply? Chris Davies World. I seen a video. I might need to change. as I'd like to do a countdown timer.
Okay.
Yorkshire Crafter, I Crafty Chris, and Mark Mods just rock them parts for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
So
cut them out, but it did just fit in nicely. But yeah, I'll think of that.
Yeah.
I'll do that on the next one.
okay.
So yeah, they're lined up. So you've got
So,
this one behind.
yeah.
I hope you can see all right. I mean, it's probably easier if I do it without.
Yeah, I was going to say it's difficult because they're pretty much the same colour, aren't they?
But I'm just trying to. I've got this in preparation for when we get the aircraft. So
Yeah.
I'll pull that back for the moment. So yeah, we've got this which will go behind, and then that on the front.
Yeah. Okay. So that's step 3 done. Step 4, it says take the radiator panels 2 and 3, fit them together in the radiator housing R2 in front of the first cross piece. The ends of the radiator panel fit into the slot formed between the cross piece and the upright pegs. Yellow arrow. No glue is needed.
Okay, that is in. That just dropped into those 2 channels.
Yeah.
That's selected.
Step 4 done then. So step 5, fit part 1 and 4 from frame 3206 together in the same way. And then we might as well go on to step 6 by saying fit the panels 1 and 4 behind the second cross piece in the housing 3202. Again, the ends of the radiator panel fits into the slots between the cross piece and the upright pegs. No glue is needed.
I'm not having much luck with the whole rocking thing. It feels like it's
Gonna snap, yeah.
yeah. So I'm just gonna
Cut them off. Is there any more chat, Jordan, Dave?
Yeah, Chris Davies World, aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain, yeah.
P40F20, the grills can be safety rocked to stop them off the fret.
Ah, right.
P40F20, that's the back Horlicks.
Have I done it on the wrong one? Yeah, I have. Sorry. That's good. No, it's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you spotted it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was fun. I think when I was looking at the picture, it looked like the flat, but
yeah.
So that's in that way then.
Yeah.
Matthew Bowen, hope my girlfriend will not make Marina a retro toy collector.
Oh, well, I think that's something you should sort out before you get married, Matthew.
Right.
Okay, so this one is the other way. So we've got the vertical on the back and the horizontal on the front.
Okay. And then they pop behind the other ones. That one, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so step 7 says check the fit of the housing panel 04 along the edge of the radiator housing 02 as indicated. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue to the pegs on part 04 and fix them in place in the sockets in part 02 right. So you're doing that one side first. You've got it in the correct orientation as it is at the moment.
Okay. So.
And you just need the corresponding piece that fits. Into there. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, so I'm going to put a bit of glue directly in the holes, I think.
Okay, P40F20 has just said no glue is needed.
Oh, well, I'll put a dab in there just in case it starts to go. But yeah, I know what you mean. That was very tight. I didn't think I was going to get it back out again, to be honest. But
Yeah.
belts and braces.
Yeah.
So one side in.
Okay, and then for step 8, it says pretty much the same for the other side. Take the housing panel 05 and check the fit along the other edge of the radiator housing. When you are happy with the fit, glue in place.
Yeah, this one's quite loose actually, so this one will probably need a tad of glue. Oh,
Yeah.
they both are actually. Okay.
Jolly good. Okay, so that's completed work, Horlicks. The radiator panels have been fitted to the radiator housing. The angled pipe below will be used in a future issue, so store it safely until needed.
Okay.
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 Go on.
Yeah. I all hope everyone is okay and good luck with your build, Horlicks. Sorry for being late. Just finished setting up my new internet.
Oh, brilliant. Is it better?
Absolutely.
Well, I probably haven't had much time to test it out, but hopefully you're here, so it must be working.
Must be working, yeah, it must be working. So,
F20, the flanges will be trapped in when the radiator is put on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
yes, yeah, okay. So your next set of parts for issue 33 are the underside of the right wing and fixing screws. So, are you ready for part 33 then, Horlicks?
Yes.
Issue 33 of Build the Spitfire Mark 1A.
Ooh. And
So,
I've got that here.
and that says,
Box.
oh, in a box. It says fitting the underside of the right wing.
Ooh.
So we'll have to let you get unboxing and we'll then do a parts check.
Okay, I'm going to roll the t-shirt back for this one.
Yeah, jolly good, sure. Oh,
Da, 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 da.
wow.
There we go.
Lovely. Yes, very good indeed. Right, okay, so this is fitting the underside of the right wing, and the parts checklist is 3301, underside of right wing,
Ta-da.
ta-da, and 026 2 times 3mm PB screws and 1 spare.
Okay, I've got my screws out, so I'm going to put one away. 2-3 PB, 1 spare. Okay, that's away.
P40 seals, be ginger with those screws. They are very easy to strip.
Yes, yeah, thank you. I will. I remember you said that to me on the other wing. So yeah, I was extra cautious. So yeah, thanks for reminding.
Fleetwood post office internet was getting 20 to 35 MBS. New one BT 100 to 125 MBS.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, so you're going to want the other part of your Spitfire now, Horlicks, because in step 1 it says take the wing assembly from the previous issue, maneuver the underside of the right wing 3301 around the landing gear on the underside of the right wing frame 2501. Check the fit, ensure that the screw holes circled are aligned.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do that from the top view, and that looks like a lovely perfect fit there.
Jolly good. Okay, so on to step 2, and the step 2 is fix the right wing frame 2501 on the right wing 01 using 5 2x3mm PB screws.
Okay, yeah, so I can see that my screwdriver has lost its magnet for some reason.
Oh no.
But I can get my magnetizer out, so fear not.
Oh, heck, yeah. Strong as that. Oh.
So we've got one screw hole just here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we've got one. I need to move this down here. I'll change the screen.
B40F20, somebody pop that later. He's on the squadron leader's tail.
Certainly will.
Fleetwood says it took 3.5 hours to install.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so we had one there. We've got one here.
Matthew Borum, Malalang Squadron. No image, but Dave Mack, you could do with a magnetic wristband Horlicks, just like the one I've got.
Oh, right, yeah. What do you do? Put your screws on it and then just, like, I don't know. How does that work?
That's a good idea.
Mark Mods, I have the official Weira magnetizer.
Yeah. The Weira magnetizer with Weira screwdrivers.
So we had one there, one there, one there, one there, and we've got one just in the end here.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. And then step 3 says the diagram shows the underside of the right wing 3301 fixed in place with 5 screws used are circled. And I think you've got them already. Yes. And step 4 then says turn the wing assembly so that you can access the underside of the part 3301. Take the pipe 3201 supplied with the previous issue and check the fit in the hole near the landing gear. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue to the peg on the part of 3201 and fix in place, inset above right.
Okay, so I can see there's a little key here.
Dave Mack, you put screws on it and as well magnetizing the screwdriver.
Oh, I see.
That sounds handy, that.
It does seem handy, doesn't it?
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
That goes in. Okay. Has anyone left this off for later? Because this does look very fragile, and I'm worried it's going to get knocked.
No, because you're going to cover it with the air a little bit.
Ah, okay. That's fine. I shall go ahead and glue. Okay, that's him.
Okay. Step 5 then. Step 5 is take the radiator housing assembly from issue 32 and identify the 2 pegs on the open face. Check the fit of the pegs in the recesses on the underside of the right wing. When you are happy with the fit, glue in place. Note how the pipe 01 feeds into the radiator in the arrow.
Oh, I see.
In the
Okay.
instruction. So
P40 F20, the radiator will protect the pipe.
yes.
Oh, it's a tight fit.
Yeah, I don't think it'll do mine wrong because it was that tight of a fit.
Okay. Well, this is going to... I can probably force that in. It's only going to go in once. I won't be able to get it back out. So just for extra measure, I am going to put a bit of glue in the holes.
Yeah, jolly good.
And then when the glue's wet, it might actually lubricate it a bit to go in.
Yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous with glue, but...
Oh, what was that?
I just my computer getting a notification.
Go, that's got him.
Okay.
A P40 F20, it does fit tight and does not need glue.
Okay. Okay, Horlicks. Well, that's completed work. A panel has been fitted to the underside of the right wing and details have been attached.
Wow.
And coming in next week's issue, 34, you've got the carburetor air intake, oil cooler intake, and assorted screws, plus a cardboard panels to construct a temporary stand, not shown.
Ooh. Okay.
So on to issue 34. So issue 34 will be fitting the engine to the wings. Wow. And there's quite a few parts to check. So
Okie doke. So let me open this. Cardboard box with the cardboard box in it. Right then.
okay. So we'll go for it then. So parts checklist is 3401 carburetor air intake. Right, they're all in separate bags, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay. That's that part there.
Yep, that's the carburetor air intake. 3402 is the carburetor air intake, and that'll be the other half of it. Okay, yeah. And then 03 is the carburetor air intake again, which is a longer snouted thing. Oh, yes. Okay, and then 04 is the oil cooler intake. And that's the bigger black bit. Yes, that's it. And then 05 is the cardboard panels for temporary stand, 4 parts.
Okay, so
Okay.
that looks like the part
one, yeah. And
that's part 2.
The other way up, I think.
That's part 1.
All right. Yes. Yeah.
Then that is part 2.
That way around, yeah. Okay. Then we need part 3, which is a longer bit. Yeah, that's part 3 if it's longer. Long bit is part 3, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And another bit, part 4. Yes, that's part 4. And 06 is 3 2x 4mm PB screws and 1 spare.
And some advice of P40 F20. The carb intake does not need glue. All parts will be trapped in place when the intake is installed on the wing.
Okay, thank you.
And it says follow Hachette's directions for installation of the oil cooler. The directions are 100% correct.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Actually, yeah, I remember there was a thing about that, wasn't there? I think there was some disagreement about whether it was correct or not, but
so you got the spare 2 screws?
Yes, so they're these black ones. Sorry, I'm miles away. There we go, the 2 black ones.
I'm miles away as well. So 3407 is 5 2.4mm PM screws and 1 spare.
Okay. There is 5, 1 going away, leaves 4.
Okay.
I can do maths, me.
Yeah. So that's got all the parts, and we're starting on the cardboard instructions on step 1. Okay. Step 1 is the 4 cardboard panels, 3405, slot together to create a temporary stand for your model. Take panel 1 and fold it along the creases to form a rectangle. The slots in the ends inset arrows fit together to form a block.
Okay, so that is going to go round and
then we need number 2 as well, because similarly fold the panel 3405/2 along and creases in the slots in the end together to make a freestanding support. And you've already done that. You've already done that, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the first one, and then
the first one, and then the second one's similar. Yes. Yep, that's correct. And then step 3 is the panel 3405/3 is longer with the lower supports again. Again, the slats near the ends of the panel fit together to form a freestanding support. And looks like you've already done that bit.
It's a bit skewy, but it's.
I think it'll be all right once it gets together. So then step 4 says take the panel 4 and fold it along the creases to form 3 sides of a rectangle. Position supports 1 and 3 on the work surface as shown. Part 1 fits over the corner of part 3 and the end of part 4 so that it slots together arrows and circles. So if you have it in the right orientation, it would be not too bad of a thing to put together, I would imagine. Yes. There. And
Okay.
And there. Yeah, I'm just trying to follow the thing as you're doing it. Okay, step 5 is to complete the temporary stand, fit part 2 in place on the opposite side to part 1 as indicated by the arrows and circles. Yeah, that's nearly right. You've got the idea. Right. And step 6 says this shows the completed stand ready to support your model and avoid any damaging landing gear or any other parts. And that looks correct to me, Horlicks.
Okay, lovely. Now, what I will do is, this is obviously very wobbly. I will strengthen this later on before the next show. I'm not going to do that now. I'll have to get I'm going to get the hot glue gun out and then glue this to, like another piece of card at the bottom just to make it all steady.
Good idea.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have done that, Mark and Adrian as well.
Yeah.
I think Adrian used an old mag, but I'll sort something out with that.
Jolly good.
I'll do for now.
Right.
B40F20, the front of the oil cooler changed over the life of the early Spits. The small opening is the front of the oil cooler.
Okay, thank you. Jolly good. So, step 7 then, Horlicks. So you can put that to one side for now, I think. Let's see if you're going to get it to stick to one side.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to be working on the oil cooler. The air intake. So step 7 says take the carburetor air intake parts 2 and 1 and check how they fit together. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue to the pegs on part 1 and fix them into the sockets on part 2.
Okay. So this is the bit that doesn't necessarily need glue.
Okay, that's the way.
Okay.
And then step 8 is take the next part of the carburetor air intake, O3, and fit the 2 pegs on part O3 into the holes in part O2 and O1. No glue is needed. So looks like they fit over a couple of pegs. Okay.
A
Okay.
little bit loose on the end,
Okay.
but that's probably why we haven't put any glue on there. So, and this is actually really loose, so I am going to put a little bit just in the holes, just because I have got glue here ready to go. So
Yeah.
I'm not quite happy with it's a bit loose. So maybe yours was a bit tighter, I'm not sure.
Right, mods. I put elastic bands on the bits of the base that were in contact with the underside of the Spitfire to stop it stick right on the base. P40 F20, good shooting squadron leader. You really give that, really like that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I've done now with my bit. I just built the base up and I just stuck the Spitfire on it and it's been okay.
Okay, so is that all together now, Horlicks?
Yep.
Okay, right. So we can move on to step 9. Step 9 is take the model assembly from the previous issue and fit the carburetor air intake assembly to the underside of the fuselage 2201. The screw sockets in part 3403 align with holes in part 2201 as indicated. A locating peg at the end of part 3403 helps to position the part correctly.
Okay. I see. So you got locating peg just there, and then the 2 screw holes. So.
Oops. Yeah. And I think it's a case of holding it with your thumb or finger and turning it over.
So this said that no glue is required. This bit.
Yeah.
And there's quite a lot of travel on there.
Yeah.
P40 F20 will not be loose once the intake is screwed to the wing.
Yeah. Okay. So, step 10 says this diagram shows the carburetor air intake in place with the screw sockets aligned with the screw holes in part 2201 circled. And then in step 11, in typical Hachette way, it says fix the carburetor air intake in place with two 2x4mm PB screws. And I think that's the black ones, isn't it?
The black ones, yeah. I've got a crumpled magazine with some wine. Right, there we go. So. There we go, that's in. So yeah, that bit's nice and tight. This bit's still got a lot of wobble on it. Is that going to be okay? Or do you think I need to be gluing that? Because that is really loose.
Yeah, I don't like the way that's loose.
Because that doesn't look like it fixes. I understand this back bit, because obviously...
Yeah.
Mine's tight, but I've got the engine on the top of it.
So I suppose when the engine goes on, it'll push that down, will it?
Because mine's tight, but as I say, the engine's on top, so whether the engine tightened it up, I don't know.
I
don't know whether to just add some glue on there.
I'd maybe put some glue on, yeah, just a drop.
David Bassett. As ever, I'm late for circuits and bumps with the famous Eagle Squadron with Horlicks, Jody, Dave, Captain Dave say, "Tally ho, chaps! Hope we've shot down the Hun already."
Hello, David.
Hi, David. Mark nods. Silver screws go into metal, and black screws go into plastic.
That's a very helpful tip, actually, Mark. Thank you.
And P40F tranny, it will end up tight against the underside of the fuselage.
Okay, that's fine. Well, a bit of glue on there as well. This is extra tight.
Maybe that's what mine feels tight, because the fuselage is up against it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're moving along now to, I believe, step 12.
Yes.
Yeah, so carefully turn the assembly over. Check the fit of the oil cooler intake 3404 on the underside of the left wing 3101. 2 pegs on part 3404 fit into the holes in part 3101. Glue part 3404 in place below. Okay, so we're getting that the right orientation.
So yeah, the larger end, the is that the back? Yeah, the back.
Larger end at the back, yeah.
And then the smaller end at the front. So we're going to put a bit of glue on there. I need some light.
Some light, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So step 13 is take the engine and propeller assembly from issue 14. Fit the end of part 1201 onto the upper face part of part 2201 so that the screw sockets in part 1201 circled below align with the screw sockets on part 2201. I think you may need it propping up for this, I'm not sure. Because you'll have the
have we missed a step?
So that again?
Have we missed a step?
No.
Oh, no, that's the engine. No, it's all right. I'm looking at the wrong piece. Is this we wanted?
Yeah, that's the
I'm
one.
looking at this thinking,
no.
Yeah. You'll not be touching that for a long time.
Yeah, I thought.
Mine's still wrapped up away.
Yeah, that's the bit we want, Horlicks. So.
Okay.
Okay, so basically you've got to line that up with the
that's right, Horlicks.
4 holes over your air intake that you've just popped on.
Okay. Which way are we going with this? This way?
Turn the wing all the way around.
Turn the wing all the way. No. Turn the wings all the way around. That air intake towards you, yes.
It's over the top of that.
Okay, and then it goes over the bit that you've just put on. There we are. And as long as you can land your screw holes up. It says you may find it easier if someone holds the propeller assembly in place while you fix the parts together with 4 2x4mm PM screws.
I could ask my imaginary friend here.
Yeah.
P40F20. Later on, the front opening of the oil cooler was enlarged for better airflow.
Yeah. And a bit more chat as well, Dave.
Mods, keep an eye on your propeller motor where it does not get trapped.
Oh yeah, that's sorry.
P40F20. Now you can see how the carb intake is trapped in place.
Yeah.
P40F20. Glad to see our American friends helping out in our fight against the hood. Thank you for volunteering.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, Horlicks, you've got that done, have you? Can we have a look?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
I got it start on that stand out protect the propeller.
Yeah, you do.
Matthew Burham, thinking we be getting an extension wire for the propeller. More likely.
Yes, more than likely, Matthew. So, yeah. So if that is completed work. The engine and propeller have been fitted to the wing assembly along with the air intakes. Use the stands to support your model so that your propeller landing gear do not get damaged.
Okay, that is on, and yeah, I will amend this, get something on the bottom and that, and as Mark said, it uses rubber bands. I've actually saved some.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to be honest with you, with mine, I've never done anything to it, and I've built everything in the wing up, and it's never moved for us.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be okay, but I don't know really. I've got a lot of moving around to do with this.
I use a mover, mine's sort of on the table, stuck there. So
yeah.
But at the Christmas, I did pick it up on the stand and moved it into another room.
P40 says you have it on the stand backwards.
No, I'm looking at
No, doesn't look backwards.
I can see the shallower part at the back, and then the round bit at the front. So is that right? That is. It looks.
No, you had it right.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's the way I've got mine on.
It seems to fit okay.
Yeah. Well, I've got to remember on mine, I've got the extension on the back because I've further issues than yours. But
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so your next set of parts for issue 35 then is the motor for the landing gear.
Okay. So I'm just going to move this for a moment.
Okay.
Okay, issue 35.
Issue 35. I've built the Spitfire Mk.
What I'm finding with mine is my table's getting too small for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay, so we've got the motor for the landing gear in issue 35, and your parts checklist is 3501, the motor for landing gear. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
Okay, and then 3502 is a cable. And 3503 is a cable label.
A cable label.
I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
M2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think there's a little bit more chat, Joddy Dave.
Yeah, I think I know where P40 is coming from. Your build is looking good, Horlicks. Supermoon will be proud of you. Well done tonight. His stand is back. The two parts of the stand that support the wing are backwards.
Ah, right.
You can sort that out later.
Yeah.
What do you mean, these two bits? Look,
They look right to me as well. I'm
I
looking at
can't seem to see what you mean, P40.
that well because mine looks the same, exactly the same as yours, Horlicks. I've been working on it for ages like that. So
Yeah, I mean, you've got the raised bit there, which is there. The shallow bit there, which is there. And then this round bit here. That looks okay. Well, that's what I've got.
that's what I've got as well.
And that bit's...
Yeah, when he said that, I've just looked at mine and mine's built exactly the same way as yours, Horlicks, and it's holding me playing all right. So
No, okay. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's holding it, so...
David Bassett, there is a mod built alternate to the cardboard frame. I've seen it on Wayne's World. It says the wing supports are backwards. The curved upper part is the LE. The mods, be careful with the cable connectors. They are very brittle and broke on mine.
Right, so you're saying these two bits need to be switched. And is that obviously a print error in the magazine, are you thinking? Because this looks identical to what I've got. So I'm guessing it must be a print error. Is that what you mean?
Could be, couldn't it? Yeah.
Last thing you see is leading edge, which that's what LE stands for. The wing supports are backwards. The curved up part is the leading edge.
And the leading edge will be at the front.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that needs to come out of there. Let's just try this. That needs to come out of there. And you're saying that one there, and then that in there.
And that there, yeah.
Like that.
Now try your aeroplane on it, see if it fits better.
Feels about the same, really.
Yeah. I see what it means. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well,
I've got mine the other way around. It seems to be working out it.
Okay, so we best crack on with step one on this then. So step one,
okay.
check the connector on the end of the cable O2 and note that one of the connectors is larger, circled. You will also need the cable label O3. So I think it's a case of undoing it.
Okay.
And step two says fit the cable label O3 around the cable O2 close to the larger connection.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So put the smaller connector away and put the cable label around the larger connection. Okay. Jolly good.
Okay.
Right. Step three. Take the landing motor 3501, fit the smaller connector on the end of the cable O2 into the socket on the end of the motor 3501 as indicated. Okay. Yeah. Is it going in? Don't forget, you've got to get it out again. I think that'll do, because I think it looks like you're going to test something in a minute.
Is the motor end going to stay in, do you think? Yeah. But I think the motor end can stay in.
Yeah, I think it's just the battery and the other end.
So that's in.
Okay.
That was a really, really tight connection.
Yeah. So step four is take the battery box 1203 and check that the batteries are in position and the switch is turned off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Step five, fit the connector to the cable from the battery box 03 into the socket in the circuit board 1202 as shown left. Fit the labeled connector on cable 3502 into the socket on the circuit board as shown right.
Okay.
Okay, and then step six says turn on the switch on the battery box 1203 and check that the motor works after testing. Switch the battery box off, disconnect the cable from the circuit board 1202 below. So it's going.
And that's really strong because it's geared.
Yeah.
I can't stop that.
Yeah, that's magic, is that? That is magic.
Okay.
So now you've got to turn it off and disconnect it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is completed work. A cable with a label has been fitted to the motor for the landing gear. The motor has been tested.
Okay, P40F20. I think you had the stand put together the right in the first place, but the motor was sitting on it backwards.
Okay. Right. Oh, I can have a play with that when I glue it to the some support.
Yeah.
Right, that's 35.
Yeah, and coming next week's which is 36. Your next set of parts will be a casing for the landing gear motor, together with cogs and a connecting cable.
Okay. So 36. And
Right. So
one
this
of
is,
the marathon.
yeah. So this is issue 36, connecting the landing gear. We've got a lot of parts.
Okay.
Okay, so parts checklist is 3601, gear casing. Yeah. And 3602 is gear casing. Yep. And 3603 is cog assembly cap. Okay, and 3604 is cog. Yep. And 3605 is shaft and cog. Yep. Okay. And 3606 is landing gear connecting cable.
Ooh, that I almost missed.
Yeah, look at that. And then 3707 is 3 1.6 by 4mm KM screws and 1 spare. So I think you're going to be using 2 of them.
Right, let's see if I can work out. Okay, yeah, they are the flatter ones. So there's 3
And 1 spare.
and 1 spare. So that's a KM
KM
6.
1.6 by 4, yeah.
Oh, KM. Oh, yeah. It's one of my makeshift labels on there. I still need to print labels for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 3608 is 9 2 times 4mm PB screws and 1 spare. So that'll be the black ones. And you'll need 8 of them.
Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 1 spare. Yep.
Okay. And then you'll need 3609, which is 3 1.6 by 3mm PM screws and 1 spare.
Ooh, new screw, I think.
What, PM 1.6 by 3?
Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
PBs, KBs, PM 23, 24, 254.
Yeah, 1.6 by 3.
I will get round to doing labels for these. But I'm just going to do another.
P40F20, the pellet poisoned is in the vessel with the pestle. The table with the label as the brew that is true.
PM 163.
And Bill Adrian, I have examined more images from Hachette magazine. They made it error on the start.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Okay. So after all that, we'll try and crack on building.
Okay.
So step one, fit the shaft on the end of the motor 3501 into the hole in the motor casing 3602 as indicated. Note the orientation of the motor.
Yep.
Okay, and then it says for step two, turn the assembly over, keeping the motor 3501 in position, fix in place with two KM 1.6 by 4mm screws as indicated. So that's the flattish screws.
No. Okay.
Okay, jolly good. So step three is take the landing gear connecting cable 3606 and fit it into the slots in the cog part 3604 as indicated. Yeah, a bit finer work is this, I think. And I think you're going to need that the right way around. Has it got different ends on that cable? I don't know whether it has or it hasn't. I don't think.
No, that's the same. It looks the same.
I've got a slot in the stomach on the wings later on.
Yeah, I think it's just the way it looks in the magazine. I think it just.
Oh, yeah, I can see what you mean. It looks like one side's got a loop on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But no, that's not the case.
Oh, jolly good. Okay, so
Unless
pop it in there. Okay, so that's popped back in there. So step four then, the cap 3603 fits into the cog section 3604 to hold the cable 3606 in place. There is no need to apply any glue as the cap will be held in place when positioned in the casing. See step 6. Do not apply any glue to the cable 3606. So you've got that in there.
Yeah, that's quite a tight fit anyway.
Okay, you can pop that down now for a second.
Okay.
Step 5 is take the shaft and cog 3605 and fit it over the end of the shaft of the motor 3501. The flattened sides of the shaft of the motor should be aligned with the shaped hole in the end of the shaft. So yeah, I see what's occurring there. Oh yeah, it's in a plastic bag.
Yes.
Has it got some grease on, Dave?
Looks like it might do, but I've got some special white grease for plastic, so I'm actually going to put some extra in before we button it up anyway, just for good measure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you'll see where that fits over the squared shaft part on the motor. And step 6 is take the cog and cable assembly from step 4, fit the pegs of the ends of parts 3604 and 3603 into the recesses in the casing 3602 as indicated. At the same time, the teeth on the cog of part 3604 interlock with the spiral cog on part 3605.
Yes.
Okay, and I think at this point, if you're going to put some grease on, then you would need to put some grease on.
Yeah, I'm going to put a bit extra on, only because I've got the correct stuff. So if you haven't got the right grease, please don't do this, because this is specific grease for plastic. If you use any old grease, it can actually, what does it do? It
destroys the plastic.
Yeah, basically it can destroy the plastic. Right, that's all going to pop out, but let me get this grease up.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a specific grease for plastic. It probably doesn't need any extra, but as we're at this stage,
you might as well, because you've got to box it up next.
Because the other cog hasn't got any on at all, and there isn't a lot. Most of the grease stayed in that bag.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put some around there. Okay, that's all it needs.
Okay. So you might want to charge your screwdriver up with a PB screw while you've got chance.
Okay.
Okay. So step 7 then is fit the gear casing 3601 over the gear assembly. The shaft of the cog 3605 fits into a hole in the casing circled in blue. The screw sockets in part 3602 align with the holes in part 3601 as indicated.
Okay, yeah, so I can see the hole there, which will, the motor shaft will go on.
There, yes.
P40F20, you do not need to keep the cable central. All will become clear when the cable is attached to the landing gear legs.
Okay, thank you.
Mods, I remember the grease on the Routemaster destination line was a pain.
Yeah, absolutely it was.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it was a pain. Right. Okay, so step 8 then, Horlicks, is fix the...
Sorry, this is...
Oh.
The cable is actually really tight trying to go through there. Does that mean that there's a problem?
Well, you're forcing it against the motor?
I can't pull it through very easily.
It should be slow. I tell because mine's all now connected up to the landing gear. But I remember mine being pretty.
It might be the gear casing itself that's holding it on each side. That's better, yeah. It's all lined up now, isn't it? Okay, so step 8 is fix the landing gear casings 3602 and 3601 together with 4 BP 2x4 screws.
P40 F20 should not be tight.
Yeah, no, it's fine now. It's sorted itself out.
Yeah, it was the gear casing. It wasn't lined up with the molds properly, was it?
Well, I've got a feeling what's going to happen with that cable when we're starting on the motor, it's going to wrap around our places, isn't it?
Yeah, a wrap round the cog and then pull them up.
Yeah. Yeah. Playing your fiddle now. Okay. So, step 9. Take the engine and wing assembly on the stand from issue 34 and fit the gear casing and motor assembly central so that there are 4 socket arms on part 3601, fit over the raised screw sockets on parts 2301 and 2501. So you're going to need your wing assembly.
Okay.
Okay.
So while I'm there, get this. We rectify it. Put this back to where it was. Right. So what you're saying is that should be this way round.
Okay.
No, because there's a big gap. I'm going to keep it the way it was. It's a bit better.
Fits better that way.
Yeah, because it rests on the top there. So yeah, obviously something's gone adrift, but that does fit better that way for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to need your gear assembly.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need to identify where the 4 fixing holes are on your model. So I believe it's behind the bulkhead there.
Oh, wrong way. Yep.
Okay, and then step 10 says fix the casing in place with 4 PB 2x4mm screws. And then there's a tip, and it says in the next 2 steps, the landing gear connecting cable is fitted. This is a tight fit. Temporarily raise the left wheel assembly so that a slightly longer length of cable is available when fitting the end of it to part 2904.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
So we'll get these 4 in first.
Right, P40F20. The method Hachette chose for raising and lowering the gear is not great. It may not work well in practice. In any event, it will not raise and lower the gear as on the real Spitfire.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case, P40F20.
Do you know what? I think it's going to raise them okay. What concerns me is lowering them, because this is quite stiff and easily bent, and I think that's going to keep its shape. So I think it's not going to drop as easily. I think it'll pull them up okay, because that's a really torquey motor. But yeah, I'm not sure about bringing it down. But we may be surprised. Okay, last screw going in. Okay.
Okay, so step 11. Step 11 says identify the landing gear attachment 2704 on the left wing. Slip the end of the landing gear connecting cable 3606 between the jaws of part 2704, left arrow. You may find it helpful to use tweezers. Fit a PM 1.6 by 3mm screw through the holes in part 2704 to hold the cable in place. See below. So once you've found out where it needs to be, then you need to
So, how do we know? I suppose we do. This is going to be level or not?
I think it's just a case of getting one in and then getting the other in, and hopefully they'll level themselves up when they do actually come together.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and then step 12, in the same way, fit the other end of the landing gear connecting cable. Fit the other end of the landing gear connecting cable 3606 into part 2904 on the right wing. Fix in place with a PM 1.6 by 3mm screw.
Build with Adrian. The outer cardboard board is on the wrong side.
Okay.
P40 F20. The gear on the rear spit do not move symmetrically. Yes, the gear may not lower properly.
Yeah. So you just need to fix in place with a screw unless you've already done it, have you, Horlicks? I wasn't watching the screen.
No, I'm still trying to fight with it.
Okay.
As you see, it's going to wind that cable okay, but as I say, wants it to lower the gear.
Okay.
Okay, this seems to be okay. It's
That's working, isn't it?
yeah, they're gripped in. They're about even, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens, I suppose, when we come to testing it later. Or whenever.
Okay. And that's completed work, but it says do not be tempted to test the motor at this stage, as you could damage the connecting cable. So
Right, yeah, because obviously there's no way of reversing it, is there? So it's only gonna move a certain amount,
Yeah,
you plug that in, it's just going to constantly spin and rip the cable.
of course it is. And that's completed work. We've done the motor, the cogs, and the connecting cable for the landing gear have been fitted to the wing assembly. And that is it. Coming in next week's issue 37. That's the upper and lower panels for the first aileron, together with hinges and screws, and that's in 37. But I don't think you're doing that tonight, are you?
No, that's it. No, we're so that is where we're at.
Brilliant.
That's yeah, looking much better, isn't it?
Beautiful.
That's really getting some weight to it now.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. P40 F20. Brilliant squadron leader Horlicks. What mods? Great build.
Thank you. And oh, I need to try and put this up. It's going to live just up there next to the 3D printer, hopefully.
Oh, lovely.
That's the trouble with it. It gets like big. Here, great build, Horlicks. You have caught up with the rest of us. Crafter, great show tonight.
Thank you. Well, I'm actually just going to put these plastics on the wings again because I want to stop the dust getting on the laying on it. That's the wrong bit.
P40 F20. Good show all around, Eagle Squadron. Provided the mess sergeant did his job, there will be tea and caramel wafers in the mess after debrief.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Need to get a cup of coffee, boss, intended.
Right then.
Excellent.
Oh, that's it up there. It's overhanging a little bit, but I might move the printer when the electrician's been, and then I'll have a bigger area up there.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, that was a mammoth build.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really happy with that. That's really come a long way, isn't it? Like, considering it was bits everywhere, and now it's, you know,
It's more together, isn't it?
Oh, I've lost the
cable label.
No, that's the flap on the bottom of the wing.
Oh.
You know, the one that comes out?
Oh, right, yeah.
I must have accidentally pushed on it when I was trying
Yeah.
to fit it up. So good job I saw that.
Yeah, it is.
I might have to. I mean, that obviously comes out, but I'm tempted to glue that in.
Yeah.
Because I don't need to open that. Like, there's not, unless that's where the switch is going to go or something.
Could be.
So I won't do anything yet, but if it turns out that there's going to be nothing in there, I'm tempted to put a bit of glue on that tab just to keep it in.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even notice that it come out. So yeah, I need to move the camera around so we can see everyone.
P40 F20 or watching, hit the thumbs up.
Yes, please.
Thank you, P40. Yeah, that was yeah, a good build. I enjoyed that as always. As I said before, really enjoying this build actually, and just as much as the Routemaster. And it's nice to have another one because obviously the Routemaster's finished now. It's nice to have another build I'm enjoying just as much. So
yeah.
That way. Right then. Well, I think what we're doing. Oh God, an hour and 40.
Yeah.
I better wind down the show. So
yeah, you better do the schedule maybe, and
yeah, I'm gonna tidy up afterwards. So let's do the schedule. So tomorrow, Saturday the 20th, we've got Chris Davies' channel, and he is doing Jaguar at 6 p.m. So follow Chris Davies on his channel for that. Nothing on Sunday, and then on the 22nd, Monday, we've got Chris Campling and Chris Davies both doing the Terminator 101, 102. That'll be aired on both of their channels at 8 p.m.
Excellent.
And then, oh, I think I've just done something. Oh, there we go. Sorry, yeah. Then on the 23rd, Tuesday, we've got Build with Adrian, and he's doing the Ferrari F40 issue 29, and that'll be at the slightly earlier time of 7:30.
Yeah.
Always. Wednesday, the 24th, we've got Yorkshire Crafter and Penny's Pit Stop. They're doing the Paint with Diamond Show 33. That'll be at 2 p.m. Daytime. Then that takes us to Wednesday evening, where there'll be Build with Adrian on his channel, doing the part where it shows Spitfire 52 and Terminator 103. That'll be at 8 p.m. on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then that takes us round to Thursday, the 25th, where I'll be doing Terminator again, issue 98 and 99.
Okay.
That'll be at 8 p.m. on my channel. And then Friday brings us back round to Spitfire, where I will be doing 37 onwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is the schedule.
Jolly good.
So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little build-a-thon. And
is there any more chat, Jolly Dave, to bring up?
I've got a couple of more before we wind up. Dear Mac, it doesn't seem like 5 minutes since you started the build. You've come a long way.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that long, does it?
And people the F20 Eagle Squadron ops with Captain Langley on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Captain Langley. Got a ring for that, isn't it? Captain Langley.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
So, yeah, okay. I'm going to go through and let everyone say their goodbyes, and then we'll end the show. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more. There's also a link to my Amazon wish list in the description below if you wish to support me in any way. That being said, I'm going to go to Geordie Dave to say goodbye.
Okay, thanks for having us on, Horlicks, and cracking show again, everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and good night from me.
Lovely. Thanks, Geordie Dave. Good night. And Dave's Hobbies.
And thanks for letting me help out tonight, Horlicks. It's been a tremendous build, marvellous build, and top-notch as normal. So it's a good night from me. Remember to give Horlicks a nice good thumbs up, and we'll see you on next time around on somebody else's build, no doubt. So good night from me.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Dave. Thank you both for what you've done today. And yeah, see you on the next show. So take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye.